a Kit Kat. Part of me that footy make him get back. I bomb shit, no TNT. Was checking shit since CP was on my grind, that's all the time. Got a mace on the side, so they satisfied. Bentos, Luke, I was down to ride. Them days in the boom, guys all aside. All them shootouts, we done survive. Flow down over a nigga and cotton. Now I'm cooling on Burks with touch, we can tie. They my niggas, they down to ride. Come at me, that's a homicide. Call my nigga bully, he fishing for the wreck. Got money, power, any respect. Life's a game where I roll the dice. Me and Quaddy gon' chill and talking about life. My be off the lean, he chase with the Sprite.
Man, y'all never let me get on shit like I can't rap. Hey, yo, Shy, cut the fucking beat back on before Spook get back. Quaddy goons, I'm in the mix. I'm busting tracks, I'm hitting links. Anytime I come on, cause they coming through and they drilling shit. Text your bitch, she coming through, she sucking dick. Suck my dick so good, I'm like, goddamn, you dirty bitch. You dirty bitch, you dirty bitch. Ho, you never even heard of this. Young nigga, spitting bars when I hop on tracks, I be hurting shit. Ho, you don't even know me. Ho, you don't even know Spook. Ride around that Challenger, turn up in that coupe. Getting money, fucking bitches, just is what we do.
Hello, welcome to part 62 of the Persona 5 playthrough. We're at the school festival now, and we're getting ready to see Akechi's announcement performance thing. Today's what, Friday? Yeah, Friday, June. I want to say it's the 12th. June 12th, and it was my first day back at work today. They only called me in to work for 4 hours instead of the 8, so it's basically half the time, which isn't too bad because it gives me enough time in the morning. Before, I was going to work at 6. I had to be there by 6 a.m. and now I have to be there by 10. I work from 10 to 2:30. I literally just played that whole copyright song. Like, me playing that was actually worse than the song I just played. The song that I just played is some no produced, made on a phone song. But yeah, so it's only 4 hours, so it's not that bad. Yesterday, when I was thinking about today, I was like, I'm about to just jump off a bridge. But it wasn't that bad. It made the day go by faster. Yeah, if anything, it does that. It makes the day go by faster. And, yeah, it's not that bad. Yeah, I don't like sitting around anyway. I need to do exercise. Like, I'm waiting for the gyms to open up, so this will be me, what's the word? Getting prepared for that.
Hey.
Let's get some sleep. Oh yeah, he wants us to go straight into tomorrow.
Nice.
Don't worry, I'm sure it'll work out. So let's get some sleep. Yeah, and there was no one there either, because apparently, like most of my other coworkers, they only work once a week, I mean. So in the full paycheck, it's just, they come in 2 days. The funny thing is, when I wasn't there, I was getting the 2 days. So I guess they finally were like, hey bro, you gotta come in.
We will now begin today's panel. Our guest of honor is Goro.
Here it goes. Let's see.
I feel kind of bad considering how many people have gathered. I'm sure you all would have been happier to have a singer or a mascot appear, wouldn't you say?
We'd appreciate if you could tell us about your experiences with the notorious Phantom Thieves. It'd be wonderful if you could let us hear more about your actual investigative process.
I'm not used to being the one interrogated, so please go easy on me.
Huh?
How much do you think he knows?
He talks
A
about
lot.
Phantom Thieves are dangerous, yet he says they haven't committed any murders. Either he has an idea who the true culprit is, or he has uncovered the identities of the Phantom Thieves.
Come on, Makoto. You gotta get it out of him.
As much as you're allowed to say, would you tell us how far along your investigation is on them?
Getting right to the point, I see.
Huh?
Well, if it's as much as I'm allowed to say, then everything on TV and the internet is all of it. We don't have any leads yet, and the methods behind their crimes are still unclear.
I see. Even with this country's power, arresting them is proving to be difficult. Is that the case?
I wouldn't phrase it that way, but, well, something like that.
Thank you for answering that question. By the way, it seems you've denied a correlation between the Phantom Thieves and the murders. Why the sudden change? Until now, haven't you upheld your stance that the Phantom Thieves are dangerous? How are you so positive that they haven't committed murder?
Are you a little too comfortable interrogating people? Why, it's as if you're a prosecutor.
Excuse me. This is something I've personally been interested in, so I couldn't help it. But won't you tell us? What reason is there that you'd claim their innocence when you previously stated they were unjust?
Mako-chan's really pressing for an answer. She's pelting him with questions.
Every person whose heart they changed have truly been criminals, including Okumura. Why then was he the only one who needed to be killed?
Why is that?
I must admit, I couldn't deduce a reason. That's why I believe that case should be thought of as if a different party is responsible. And if, this is all hypothetical, mind you, if the Phantom Thieves are the ones I know of, I can't possibly imagine they would kill anyone.
Your comment just now, does this mean the police have already identified who they are?
Oh, no. The police haven't gotten that far yet. But I have my own conclusions about the true identities of the Phantom Thieves.
He's gotta be bluffing.
Pipe down. He's lying, right? But if it's the truth...
You're not going to ask me who they are?
It may have repercussions on the investigation. Are you sure you can share that with us?
It's only my personal opinion.
Oh,
so announcing
God.
that here wouldn't pose a problem. However, there is a possibility that everyone
you're so certain, then very well. I'd like to ask you then.
Ooh.
Who do you think the Phantom Thieves
I guess it's better for them to hear, right?
That idiot!
No. There's no way he could have any evidence.
They're people you all know quite well. The identity of the Phantom Thieves are... it's mine. I apologize for the
Whoa.
interruption, but I can't turn off my phone due to my job. Would you mind if I step away for about 10 minutes or so?
I'm terribly sorry, everyone, but we'll be taking a break. We'll resume the panel in 10 minutes.
Please don't troll me online for this interruption, okay?
Troll? Like make memes?
Is there a room I may use?
There's the PE faculty office.
I want you to come too. There's a matter I want to discuss. Your friends from yesterday are here, aren't they? Can you bring them too, if that's all right?
Did you set this up?
We only have 10 minutes, you know.
Yo, it's getting too much. But yeah, this is just how Death Note was.
What do you want to talk about? No.
That's gotta be
Whoa.
shot! I have video footage too. Please, let's not feign ignorance. All of you can go to that other world too, yes?
All of these are the same answer. What are you talking about? Us too? Question mark. Which world? Question mark.
Wouldn't all of you know more about it than me? I also know that when you traverse over there, your appearance changes as well. It's because of those mysterious powers, isn't it? I found out about that world about a month ago. This had been installed onto my phone without my knowledge. Dude, it's the nav. When the app activated on its own, the scenery around me suddenly changed. Quite frankly, I still can't believe it myself. But from the look of these photos, all of you seem quite used to it.
We've been listening to you blab on for a while now, but cut the delusional...
All of you are acting as Phantom Thieves in the metaverse. I can say so with conviction because I have the same power as you.
Whoa.
I'll take your silence as confirmation. In all honesty, I've been curious about you since the time of the Madarame case. But to think it would end up like this.
We didn't kill anyone!
I believe that as well.
How can you be so sure?
Because I saw another.
Whoa.
The real culprit.
For real?
Who was it?
I couldn't identify his face. He had a mask on, after all. Actually, when I took these photos, I entered that world too. That's when I saw someone else moving about, besides all of you. He shot at me the moment he noticed me.
That's who killed President Okumura?
Most likely. At the very least, I was almost killed by him. I can't die here. I need to determine the truth. When those thoughts overcame me, I awakened to that power. A most fortunate accident.
This guy has a persona too?
This cat. I swear, it just talked.
Morgana, our teammate who taught us about the metaverse.
Really? This is unbelievable. But it is true that you know things that I don't. Say, Morgana, were you also the one who instructed them on how to change people's hearts? I experienced that world too. But I still haven't solved that mystery yet.
We go in the metaverse, we call them palaces, to steal the core of their desires, their treasure, and those whose treasure has been stolen have a change of heart.
Ah. There's certainly no way anyone could figure out such an MO.
Anyways, back to what you were talking about. Are we in this mess because of that guy?
Although I don't completely understand the method, all you do is simply reform people. Someone else is behind the murders. However, the police have decided that the Phantom Thieves did it. They'll arrest you at this rate.
They're going to treat me as my father's murderer?
I can't overlook such a grave mistake, which is precisely why I want us to strike a deal. I may be able to save you from this situation.
A deal?
I would like you to cooperate with me on investigating the truth.
So Akechi's not trash?
And if we decline?
Then I think I'll have to inform the police about all of you, along with that video I mentioned.
This ain't no deal, it's blackmail!
Say what you will. This is the method that I believe is correct.
Blackmail.
The justice I uphold will not tolerate criminals who kill people at their leisure.
That's racist.
Justice.
You've heard that Sai-san is the one spearheading the investigation about you Phantom Thieves, correct? The higher-ups are concerned only with settling the case. They want to capture the culprits behind the psychotic breakdown incidents and end the commotion. Those are the ones who are putting pressure on Sai-san. I can only imagine her impatience.
What of evidence that we did it? How do they intend on proving it?
Even if there's no objective explanation to the method, it's over once causality is established. Sai-san can't make rational judgments at the moment. If she were to be cornered, well, she may even make up a confession.
Make it up?
So, they're gonna make it all our fault? Just because they feel like it?
We haven't killed anyone, though! And we're still going to be arrested?
You'll be found guilty if you're caught, and it will be treated as a very serious crime.
Bullshit! None of that makes any sense!
Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do alone anymore to stop the flow of things.
And that's why you want our cooperation.
Yes. In return, I'll turn a blind eye to what you've done. Those are my conditions. That said, I ask that you disband the Phantom Thieves after this.
What should we do about Akechi-san's proposal?
I mean, we gotta listen to him, right? We got no, yeah, I don't know. Unless we're gonna go listen to him and then go steal his heart. Yeah, that's always an option. Or murder him. You're demanding a lot.
I see. I thought I was making a lot of concessions myself. Well, you don't have to decide at the moment. Considering this is you we're talking about, I believe you'll come to a favorable reply.
What does that mean? Dude, we level this guy up by saying anything.
All right.
Anything.
I'm glad we could talk. It's been a while since I've been able to spend such a meaningful time like this. I look forward to your answer. It was definitely worth coming today, for various reasons. We should be getting back. About that, I'm sorry. Would it be acceptable if we ended the panel here? The reason why you called for me in the first place was because you wanted intel, correct? My business is concluded as well.
I'll deal with it somehow.
Damn it! He had complete control over us!
Hey, they're going.
Oh, memory? Wait.
I'm sorry about the sudden break. An urgent task came in. So, I truly apologize about this, but I'll have to end things here today.
To make up for the time that was planned for this panel, the Rakugo Research Club will instead be...
I can't say anything in detail regarding the Phantom Thieves investigation, but I feel another great stride will occur again soon. I hope you all continue to pay attention to what happens.
Let's have a big round of applause for today's guest, Goro Akechi.
Was that really our best course of action?
He totally used Makoto's suggestion against us.
Indeed. We intended to get intel out of him, but to think it would play out like this.
So what? We'll just accept his deal?
He's got evidence on us. We really don't have a choice.
Damn it! What are we gonna do?
Calm down, Ryuji.
How am I supposed to calm down? What are we gonna do?
What's done is done. We'll have to cool our heads and think more on this. We must make up our minds by the time he contacts us again.
We need to give this a lot of thought.
Similar occurrences followed in succession earlier this spring. Although things have quieted down until recently, several incidents have occurred once again. Furthermore, new information has come to light about the suspect who suffered sudden mental shutdown. He had received a calling card from the Phantom Thieves.
Why did Futaba have something like this?
Whoa.
If a calling card was delivered, we can only assume that the Phantom Thieves are behind it. If so, those occurrences back in spring can be attributed to them as well. Moreover...
But wait, didn't they say that they were left downtown?
She's...
No. I guess.
God.
He has to find this out, right? But yeah, didn't they leave the calling card out for the mob boss guy?
The post-festival party is about to begin in the gymnasium. Please join us, everybody.
Wait, let me turn this light off. Alright. Do you have any plans after this? All the girls are bombarding me with questions about Akechi-kun. I don't know any of the answers they want, either. Oh, I know. Why don't we go to the post-festival party together? Looks like I've received some messages. Oh, they're all asking me. All my women. Wait, no, never mind. The post-festival party is about to begin. Would you like to go together? I tried to think about what happened earlier, but that has gotten me nowhere. So, I would use a change of pace. Or I could use a change of pace. How about it? Are you still at school? I wonder what we should do about that deal he offered. Anyway, just to go... Jeez, can you read? Want to go to the post-festival party together? I feel anxious being alone. Are you going to the post-festival party? I have to stay at school for work, but... Wow. I want to say, alright. If we're going by what we know that Kawakami, even though I would choose to go with her, it won't do anything. We're maxed out. And she's not going to do anything because she's a teacher. And we're maxed out. Makoto, we're maxed out. The only logical answer here is Haru, because at least we'll be getting points with her. Okay, then I guess we're going with Haru. Yeah, we need them points. Thank you. I'll be waiting at the gymnasium. I should head to the gym. Yeah, and also her father just died, so... Good boy simp points.
Alright, that was a great performance by the dance club. Everybody give them another round of applause.
I'm sorry. I can't stop thinking about what Akechi-kun said.
Don't think about that now.
Yes. I was looking forward to this party, so we should enjoy it.
And now it's time for your favorite Shujin tradition, the student sharing special. Round of
The what?
applause, everyone.
Sharing?
Yeah, what's
I never
sharing?
knew we had such an event.
All right, who has something to say? Anyone? Anyone? No? I'll just have to pick someone then.
Oh, he's going to choose? I wonder who it would be.
How about that fluffy-haired girl over there? I choose you.
going this way?
Well then, come on up.
Fluffy-haired
He's
girl.
talking to me, isn't he?
It's because you're cute.
Oh,
Come! Everyone's waiting!
well, I'm going.
And your name is? Wait, you're a Kumara-san?
Yes. She's
I'm sure you're, still grieving. My, deepest apologies.
Oh, please don't worry.
So, do you have anything you'd like to share with us?
What kind of event is this?
Something to share.
Come on the stage and gossip.
Things.
Here, let me give you a question then.
I just realized. Were they gonna do this?
The Phantom Thieves are really Shujin students?
Oh?
Man, he's going in for the kill.
I mean, they are, your father's killers. We're all dying to know what Akechi-kun was going to say about their true identities. So, are they from Shujin? What do you think, Okumura-san?
Haru is in trouble. I need to change the subject.
Well,
Wait. I'm gonna do this one. Wait, I don't know. And then everyone's here. That'll go horrible. Never mind.
To tell you the truth, I'm interested in that myself.
Wow, way to go!
I think it was him.
wait.
So, Okumura-san, what's your relation to this guy?
That wasn't what we were talking about.
My, she's quite flustered. Is this a hot scoop? But I'm a gentleman. It hurts my heart to bully such a sweet girl. Well, did you all enjoy our blushing beauty? Thank you
What
very
in
much,
the world
Okumura-san.
just happened?
Just when it was getting interesting.
I want to rewind. I want to see what happens when you call Kawakami. If you call Kawakami.
Post-festival party is finally over. It turned out to be more like an interview party, huh? I still can't believe you said that.
You were in trouble.
Huh? Right. At any rate, I'm not sure what I would have done without you. Thank you for saving me. You're a mysterious person, but you're so reliable. I think the two of us will get along quite well in the future. Just kidding. Who knows what may lie ahead? For now, I'm worried about what happened with Akechi-kun. But I have to say, my first post-festival party was quite fun. Though, I guess it's my last too. Here, I'd like you to have this.
Sakura Amazaku?
I bought it earlier.
It looks delicious.
Now then, let's go home.
Yeah, I'm gonna save and then load the game and see what happens with Kawakami. Anne and Makoto, I'm pretty sure they might have the same thing then. But I want to see Kawakami's one. Yeah, let's see that real fast. I feel like that'll be kind of interesting to see. I heard the victims were on the ranking there. We should really be blaming the people who requested it. Let me save. What the heck? Well, oh yeah. You took off somewhere. During the festival, huh? I tried to find you, but I gave up pretty quick. Futaba, what are you doing here in front of the store? I needed to calm my brain. My thoughts are getting out of hand. Not just Akechi, but other stuff too. We're in deep trouble unless we do something soon. But anyway, I was just thinking about going inside, so your timing is perfect. Let's go. Uh-oh. So Jiro.
The mass media has been causing quite a commotion lately. No countermeasure for the Phantom Thieves, the sorry state of the police, destruction of safety. They're saying whatever they want. So, how's the investigation progressing? Any clues yet?
Nothing that leads to a firm conviction yet.
What's going on here? Didn't you say that you were sure about closing this case? And I thought I told you that failure won't be tolerated. Well, this is troublesome. If things continue at this rate, never mind a promotion. We'd have to let you go entirely.
Whoa.
But sir...
I had high expectations for you. But it seems this task was too much to handle for someone so young. We may need to reform the operation as well, since the selected personnel for this...
Please, let me see this through to the end. This case is something that I've always...
I know that you've been at this for a while now. Even before the police spared us the staff for it. If you can manage an arrest, I've made special arrangements so that you can question them personally. That's what you want, isn't it? The leadership of this country is about to change. We can't let this case carry over into their term. I'll make myself clear again. Failure isn't an option. We need results.
I understand.
You're allowed to take some bold measures if you need to. We need good results,
Bold?
no matter what. Oh, one more thing. If the unexpected happens to occur, contact me immediately.
Unexpected?
To you, sir?
I said that failure isn't an option, didn't I? Yes. Everything is proceeding as planned.
Slime ball. I couldn't stand in that office.
We're home.
Her in her tiny shorts.
Sojiro?
I was cleaning up and found this. This is a calling card, right? I read about it online, too.
You went into my room without my permission?
I'll apologize as much as you want later. So, what is this?
That's...
Is it something to get flustered over? I knew it. This isn't just some game you're playing. Why aren't you saying anything?
Why did you keep it? I mean, it was memorable.
Explain.
Explain.
Is it something that you can't explain?
Uh-oh.
Explain. Hey, if this keeps up, Futaba's...
Don't blame Futaba. I'll explain everything. Please forget this. I'll explain everything.
You will, huh? I'll get right to the point. Is this a real one? Was well, a change of heart triggered in you? How about it?
Ever since Mom died, there was no exit. I was trapped in a labyrinth of my heart. I knew I had to leave it, but I couldn't do it by myself.
Futaba. Here, sit down. I can at least listen to what you have to say.
The Phantom Thieves saved me. They stole
My messed up heart. It's the same as Mom's research. They changed my cognition.
Seriously? Wakaba's research about altering one's cognition. I wondered about it myself, too. Still.
So you found out?
Really? When she said she was going to go to the beach out of nowhere, and even the doctors had thrown in the towel. At first, I just chalked it up as other kids being a better support for you than any adult. But as I kept watching the tabloid shows here, day in and day out, a thought crossed my mind. I thought your case kind of seemed similar to what these phantom thieves were doing.
Wow.
I'm still your guardian, you know. I'd never overlook such a drastic change in your behavior.
Sojiro.
But to think that Wakaba's research and the phantom thieves changing hearts were about the same thing. Back in the day, I used to be a government official. My job was to be the bridge between the country and the lab that Wakaba worked at. It's around that time that I got to know her. She said something odd when we were out drinking, that she might soon die in an odd way. Who wouldn't take that as a joke? I just laughed it off. But it happened exactly as she said. If anything were to happen to you, I'd feel like I let her down. There's something I want to ask you. Judging from your attitude, you knew about this calling card, didn't you? You should have known that Futaba had a change of heart through the Phantom Thieves as well. Is there a connection between you and them? The first incident of a change of heart was a teacher at your school. The kid who brought that painting here was a pupil of that artist who had a change of heart, wasn't he? And then there's Futaba. These scandals always seem to find their way around you. What do you have to say?
We're snitching. You're sharp. Sorry for keeping quiet. Yeah, that's fine.
These people are called criminals by the general public. Why did you introduce such dangerous people to Futaba?
That's not true! I asked them! That's why he saved me! He stole my heart!
Ah! She said he.
Asked? Stole?
Where's the he?
Wait, are you saying that he's the one who changed your heart? So, he's not connected with the Phantom Thieves, but is one himself? You're pulling my leg, aren't you?
I'm a phantom thief. He's like, come out and say it, man. It's over.
Are you serious? You
The goose is cooked.
really are a Phantom Thief? Oh, for crying out loud.
Sojiro!
So, basically, I've been sheltering a Phantom Thief for the last 6 months. And on top of that, Futaba's involved too. What the hell?
You're all going to jail.
I want to find the culprit who killed my mom!
Wait, killed?
She was killed! I remember it now!
Stop this nonsense!
Oh.
Why won't you believe me? Are you the same as everyone else? Didn't you know already? The way Mom died wasn't normal! Didn't you notice that her research was stolen by someone? Sojiro!
When she passed away, I did think it was odd. It was awfully fishy. But what could I do? All I was able to do was run from it all. And the outcome of that was me spending my retirement here. Also, the reason I took custody of you was me trying to selfishly atone for what happened to Wakaba. It's basically my fault that you got burdened with all this crap.
It's not your fault, Sojiro.
I acted all big, lectured, even yelled at you kids. And in the end, I'm the one being consoled. I'm hopeless. And a laughingstock, aren't I?
Mm. It's not true.
I mean, the one who killed Mom's the one at fault.
I see. Don't worry. Even if you are the real Phantom Thieves, I have no intention of reporting or kicking you out. I mean, who would believe such a story? Unless they catch you red-handed, it's impossible to explain that you're the Phantom Thieves. Let me just say one thing, though. Immediately back out of a fight that you can't win.
What do you mean?
Don't you get it? If, by chance, you pissed off the same guys that killed Wakaba, then they're not someone that kids like you can deal with. Listen to reason, all right?
I'll buy that fool.
We're done talking about this. Let's eat. I'm so hungry because I raised my voice so much.
At least we avoided the worst-case scenario of being reported arbitrarily. Still, we should tell the others about what just happened. Oh, I'm tired.
Look at Futaba's legs. What? He knows everything? You gotta be effing kidding. Wait, are you okay? Did he report you or anything? We likely wouldn't be receiving these messages if Hideo was not okay. I had a feeling that boss was no ordinary man. But he didn't recommend you turn yourself in, did he? I think in that case, we can consider him a new ally. I'm more curious about what he mentioned to you. You mean how our enemy might be the same people who targeted Futaba's mother? Yes, she was killed by mental shutdown, the same method used by the culprit we pursue now. Wait a second though. Didn't you say boss had to run from it all? Doesn't that mean someone was trying to stop the news from getting out? Who could do that? Who do you think the culprit could be? A government official? Someone very powerful. Ain't you letting your imagination run wild a bit? But it would make sense. Wait a sec. If you're right, then wouldn't the police be working for him too? It's not impossible. This is getting too big for me to even think about. Can we really win this? We're gonna win no matter what. Futaba's wearing a swimsuit or something. I guess the chief had an inkling after all. There's a whammon in my room.
Let's do it.
And we have no... Oh, see? I almost messed up. Gonna save here. See, if Futaba was already married with us, then this would be much better.
Sorry.
It's my fault. All this happened because I kept a calling card. I'm gonna load the game, but I want to see what happens. It's late already? Is Sojiro still awake? This is kind of awkward. Go home or he'll worry. You can sleep on the sofa? We'll just load.
Hey!
Wait, shouldn't you sleep on the sofa so that Futaba can go ahead and sleep on the bed? I'm gonna go home. Night. Yeah, I think that was the social rank thing happening. Look at the money. 600,000, 606. The devil numbers. Load game. Wrong one. So we can see what Kawakami's thing was. And then we'll just load and come back here. Yeah, I'm really curious what would happen if you picked her. So we're fast forwarding. I don't think it was that much stuff that happened, or that much dialogue. It just felt a lot because a lot of information was presented. Fast forward. So you're already basically there. I know who the Phantom Thieves are. Tell us. Someone called me. Can you guys come to the room? Bring all your peoples. Hey, I got the pictures of you guys. Those are fake. No, they're not fake. Look, I got this too. Get out of here. Nah, you guys are Phantom Thieves, I know it. We're good guys. Look, I saw this guy with a gun. Yeah, he tried to kill me too. And then you guys stop being Phantom Thieves after I help you guys clear your name. And then I say, no. We're not getting anything for ranking this guy up also. I was wondering why the screen went white like this. Like does anyone else think that was weird? It went white like he was going to sleep. I'm like, what's going on? Like, ooh.
Similar
Then
occurrences, although
the scene just changes. Makoto, Haru, and Kawakami. Kawakami, aka Best Woman. Let's go together. Well, if you insist, thanks. I'll be waiting at the gym. I should head to the gym. Yeah, see? What's going on here? What's gonna happen here?
Their effort is being ignored, and yet they continue to give it their all. That's today's youth for you, I guess.
You're quite dignified?
What? Anyway, about what Akechi-kun said earlier.
And now it's time for your favorite shujin round of
Sharing.
Want to go someplace where we can be alone? There's something I want to talk to you about. Enjoy the post-festival party. Just stop by the Students' Association room when you're done.
Oh, see, so she doesn't do it. I was gonna say. Me?
Well then.
I'll pass.
He's either a carefree spirit who does as he pleases, or an airhead who's oblivious to the situation.
I should go see Kawakami. Oh, so she doesn't go and do it. Alright, so I'm pretty sure Anna and Makoto do then. Are we gonna load again to see those two?
That was quick. You know how Akechi-kun was talking about the true identity of the Phantom Thieves? Well, let me know if you're in any trouble, okay? I'll be there to help you.
You're the ideal maid. Thanks.
It's the least I can do. No matter what's going on around you, I'll always be on your side. I know I always end up depending on you because you're so reliable. But depend on me sometimes, alright?
How about a massage? Can I sleep on your lap? Massage.
No, we're at school, remember? It's not exactly a substitute, but I can give you this.
This taiyaki thing.
This is embarrassing.
Looks delicious?
That's a relief.
Yeah, we didn't get any points with Haru anyway.
Alright, I'm going back to work. Oh, and about what you just asked me to do, I'm pretty okay with it. As long as we're not at school. Get home safely.
What? Goodness gracious, man. This guy's living. What? What? You see, all right. I don't want anyone looking at this game and thinking that I'm like, oh yeah, this is cool stuff, man. Talk to all the girls and do this. I'm only doing it because it's in the game. In real life, no, no parts. Not even if there was 100% chance of them never meeting each other. I'm not doing it. If you're gonna do that, don't date any of them then. Oh, we're done. We're gonna load the game, right? Yeah, there's no point.
The mass media has been causing
I'm gonna actually back out and load the game up. But wait, I have to do something. You see, this is downloading, so prepare for that. But I also just bought the DLC for Destiny 2, so I'm gonna download it in the background. The game's 100 gigs? I wouldn't think it. I don't know why. Installed. Everything's installed. What did I just buy? Huh. Dude. Hold on. I just bought something. I bought like a... It was like a pack thing, like a... Where is it? That. Upgrade edition. Maybe it's like an instant download. I could just go. Like it's like a key thing. It's not actual size. Forsaken and Shadowkeep. Is that what I have? Forsaken? Wait. Yep. Forsaken and Shadowkeep. So I do have them. Alright. Yeah, and we're just doing all the Persona stuff now. I'm gonna take not that much of a break, maybe a day or two. I'm gonna do 1 day of full Destiny and then another day of full Assassin's Creed before The Last of Us. So it'll be 3 days back to back to back. Or maybe we'll do just play those in between. Like right now I think I've only been playing Persona and some Destiny. I think I played Destiny once. But out of my last few updates or uploads, it's been straight Persona. Like most. Let's see. How far back the Persona goes. We got Persona, Destiny, Persona, Mortal Kombat, Assassin's Creed. So it's not that bad. I thought it was much more than this. Yeah, so yeah, just like how it is now. We'll just put in those games. Destiny and Mortal Kombat, I guess, too. We'll see. I've never streamed Call of Duty yet. I don't want to stream it. I was playing it earlier today and I was getting wrecked. Like beyond recognition. Yeah, we can can we just pick this thief here? So much stuff happened today. I can't help but feel exhausted. Discover detective. We're in Shibuya for the Wilton Hotel popular blah blah blah. It's not important. Can't look at the game device. Nope. And she won't stay here because we don't know her like that. Go home or he'll worry. I'm gonna go home. Night.
Well then.
I'm the boss man. Like, go home, little girl.
That concludes the speech given by Representative Masayoshi Shido, who may be forming a new party. We now resume our coverage of the Phantom Thieves, the suspects for Mr. Okumura's death and others. The police have designated the Phantom Thieves as the country's most wanted fugitives, and have decided to reward anyone with information leading to the capture of the Phantom Thieves.
Look.
Wait, I want to pour this
Those who
out.
provide information will be.
I have like a juice, but it's in a can, and I want to pour it in a cup. Yeah, actually, the reason why I wanted to pour it out is because I saw a video on YouTube of someone drinking a beer, and when he put it down, he was outside. He put it down, and when they looked back at the beer can, they saw this huge roach climbing up the side of the cup, the bottle of the can thing, and then as you're trying to like shoo the roach away, it just like went on top and went right into the can, and I was like, what the hell?
Offered
What?
a reward of 30 million yen.
Whoa.
And
That's
considering
not a
the
lot.
high amount, it shows how
Yes, it is.
extraordinary
Never
the
mind.
situation has become. Reward money will be supplied by the police and the families of the victims. Further,
If I report you to the police and they arrest you, I supposedly get 30 million yen for it.
That's insane.
I hope you understand the situation you're in. Even people who didn't have an interest before will be on the lookout for the Phantom Thieves.
Yeah.
And it'll happen every day, even at school. Why did this happen?
I'm sorry.
This isn't about me. Well, how do I put this? I'm sorry I didn't realize it. It's also my responsibility that this happened. All I can do now is give you shelter. Just don't become desperate and do something reckless, all right?
Believe in me?
I won't sell you out. As long as you're here, there's nothing to worry about.
I feel bad about what we've done to the chief. I'm responsible too.
Yeah, Morgana, you're a bad influence.
Did you see that reward? Perhaps we put too much pressure on them. With this, the Phantom Thieves have become public enemy #1. Exactly. That will be when their curtain falls.
Hey, great!
Oh, I can't believe how big the bounty is. We should look for the Phantom Thieves ourselves. Akechi suggested they go to the school, right? Yeah, but let's not. There's been too many mental shutdowns as it is. Let's shut our brains down. Wait, I'll probably be the end of us. It'll probably be the end of us if we start sniffing around. But 30 million yen, man. Just let me dream a little. The teacher's gonna throw his chalk again. Yo, you see the news? Wait, 1 second. Pure Destiny 2 Light Edition? Oh yeah, I forgot why I was playing Destiny, because of the DLC coming out in September. So I have plenty of time to try and get there. Hold on. Save this. Open that. Need to come over here. Open this. Where am I going? This one. Oh my goodness, man. Alright, wait. 3, 2, 1. Alright. Yo, you see the news? I had braced myself for this possibility. Actually, having a wanted notice out for us kind of feels weird. I'm not sure we're gonna get away this time. Our backs are truly against the wall now. Discussing it here won't do us any good though. Let's talk more in person. No chalk? We didn't get the chalk whiffed at our head.
We're wanted now, and the reward's 30 million yen? What is this, a comic book? It feels so unrealistic I can't help but laugh.
We're finally being treated as actual criminals.
I'm positive now. Remember all of those what-ifs I mentioned before? All of this was truly set up. How President Okumura ranked first, the Fad before that, even Medjed. It was all to make the Phantom Thieves famous. On top of that, we were lured to target Okumura.
Yeah, the enemy likely planned to lay the blame on us from the start, after we gained popularity.
Then what about everything we've done until now? Are the people whose hearts we changed and thought were corrupt actually not?
No, because of Yusuke and I. The Madarame and Kaneshiro cases were coincidental. Wasn't that the case with Kamoshida, too? Considering what happened with the rankings, only the previous target would have been used to lure us.
What a cheap trick to use.
Cheap? It's nothing of the sort. There's the fake Medjed and the site's altercation. They might have even engineered the Fad around us. So much time and effort has been put into this. President Okumura probably wasn't their only target. Perhaps they intend to place all blame of past and future psychotic breakdowns on our group.
That's why I said we shouldn't jump into things so carelessly.
What, so this is my fault? Even you agreed to it in the end. And there was that thing with Haru at the time. How are we supposed to ignore that, huh?
I'm sorry. This was all because I one-sidedly decided that my father was a criminal. All I could think about was my fiancé. If I had only been able to cope with it more calmly.
Haru? It's not Haru's fault. I should have spoken up too when Principal Kobayakawa died.
Damn it! This is bullshit! God! Fuck! Ah!
Ryuji! Taking out your frustration on things doesn't help anyone!
Hey, what do you think? Why did we lose? What did we do wrong?
It's probably because we weren't acting like ourselves.
Agreed. At the time, we only cared about the opinion of the general public.
Yeah, that really is it. I was so caught up in making a name for ourselves. I'm such an idiot! I became a phantom thief because I hated those same kinds of adults!
To think we had begun clinging onto fame and a place to belong, that our eyes had become clouded.
We were meant to be the righteous phantom thieves, but we lost sight of our original cause.
I'm so irritated with myself.
Makoto.
Damn it! I know that we've been set up, and that I was a complete idiot too, but still, it's so damn frustrating! Of course I want to do something about this!
Yeah. We'll be in deep water at this rate. However, we have no idea who we're up against, and whether they're an individual or an organization.
Furthermore, they must be in a position of power, or have powerful backers if they can go so far.
Are we really a match for this?
Should we end this now? I mean, things might get worse for everyone.
Hey, what should we do?
Yeah,
Running away with our tails between our legs is exactly what they want. That's the same as dumping our aesthetics again, because we only care about our hides.
I see.
I take back what I just said. I can't let it end like this. Absolutely not like this.
Looks like we're settled on what we want to do. All that's left is how we go about it.
Yeah. Yo. Huh? Then again.
I'm a sharpshooter at post masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a sharpshooter. What else should I be? Please don't take off my mask, revealing dawn.
See ya.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Where have you been? Been searching all along, confessing twilight on and on, without a clue, without a sign, without grasping it. The real question to be asked: where have I been? I'm a sharpshooter at post masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a sharpshooter. What else should I be? Please don't take off my mask, revealing dawn. Moments of calm, nothing left to be found. A mirror right in front of me, that's where I found an empty glass, reflecting that's a truth.
Nice.
I can't tell you how to see me. Just a case of words. There's nothing inside.
An issue. In which criminals do whatever they want under the name of justice cannot be left alone. Only now does the government speak of taking countermeasures, but their actions are too little, too late. The government as it stands has been left behind the times. It is obsolete. If this is a ship that's bound to a rotting dock and destined to sink, we might as well destroy it once. Let us end this chaos through my hands and yours.
He's a politician of the ruling party, isn't he?
I heard they're splitting up to form a new party, so an election might come before the year's end.
I'm gonna vote this time for sure. This man has my support.
You haven't voted until now? That's problematic as a member of society, you know.
Politics just never interested me before. But this politician seems pretty amazing. He's passionate and thinks of the future. I mean, someone like that should be prime minister. I'm definitely voting for him.
Well, I suppose that makes sense, since the other politicians seem so unreliable.
When you say that you want us to cooperate with you, what exactly do you intend us to do?
That's a good question. But might I have a cup of coffee first?
Quit effing around!
Please keep this short.
There's a bounty for information in addition to the arrest warrant. Those are quite desperate measures. I'm referring to Sai-san's actions. I assume all of you are at your wits' end as well. She must be considerably vexed if she's gone that far. Make headlines with the arrest warrant, then use incentives to get testimonies. It's not a bad method.
The police have nothing on us. There's no way they can make an arrest.
True. I'm the only one who's ascertained your true identities. However, the groundwork for fabricating testimonies and concocting a culprit are underway.
We don't care about that self-gratification. Get on with it.
I'll be blunt. I'm thinking of triggering a change of heart in Sai-san. I've already discovered that she has a palace.
Huh? Really?
Is this to prevent the investigation agency's recklessness?
Precisely.
Still, there's no need to change her heart just for that.
Indeed. It's hard to believe that a single person can fabricate all that.
Unfortunately, that's not the case. What if I told you that those around her would turn a blind eye to false evidence?
You saying the police would do such a thing?
It seems they're more trusted than I thought. Their priority is settling the situation. They don't care who the supposed culprit is.
No!
They're completely rotten!
My objective is to find the true culprit. That must be the case for all of you too. However, the current situation is extremely bad.
If worst comes to worst, someone unrelated will be set up as the culprit, huh?
Our only solution to this is to make Sai-san come to her senses. If she's in her right mind, she can stop this situation. Her sense of justice wouldn't allow it.
So that's why...
The truth will be covered up, and an innocent civilian's life will be destroyed. I can't allow such a thing to happen. My own ethics won't stand for it.
I mean... I guess I can understand how you feel.
And changing Sai-san's heart will be to protect her as well.
How do you mean?
If the true culprit were to learn that she's responsible for the investigation, what would happen? I'm certain they'll aim for her life. She's the perfect target to place blame on the Phantom Thieves. So how about it? Will you agree to my plan?
Even though you're particular about being just, you're willing to get your hands dirty?
It can't be helped in order to ascertain the truth. There is also one more merit in changing Sai-san's heart. It will become a warning to not mess with us. They can't go public if someone in the investigation has a change of heart. It'd show their corruption. All that's left from there is for me to discover the identity of the true culprit.
What do you mean?
You're gonna tell us to announce our disbandment once the real culprit is arrested, aren't you?
As expected from a Nijima. So, what do you say? I don't think it's a bad deal for either of us.
Makoto, what's your take on all this?
It's a well-made plan. It even takes putting an end to our team into consideration.
I'm flattered to hear that.
Why are you willing to do all this, Akechi-kun? Why do you seek justice?
Because of sickening human beings. Yes. My contempt for such people drives my sense of justice. It isn't some grand reason like society's sake or some lofty ideal. It's simply an absurd grudge. And extremely personal.
Dude.
You know, doesn't he remind you of us? Yeah, like how some disgusting adult pissed him off.
We're similar, hmm? Maybe that's why I thought that I could ask this of you all. Won't you cooperate with me on the mission to change Sai-san's heart? Thanks. I was actually rather worried there. This mission can't succeed without your cooperation, after all.
The Phantom Thieves will be disbanded, and everything will work out. I pray it does.
Mako-chan.
I'm okay. I never brought it up until now, but the reason I joined the Phantom Thieves is because I wanted to change my sister's heart. I was hoping it'd never come to pass, though. I've also known for quite some time that she has a palace.
Why didn't you tell us?
It was too selfish of a reason. Though I was too scared to look any further into it on my own.
Why don't we try going there now to scope the place out? A lot of this will be new to me, so I'd like to get myself accustomed to it too.
I'm sorry, I actually have plans today.
I see. That's unfortunate.
Will you tell your sister about this?
Of course not. It's just...
You seem awfully evasive today. Is something the matter?
I just can't make time today.
Let's call it a day then, and resume this tomorrow.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Wasn't Makoto acting a bit weird? Well, I guess that can't be helped. Regardless, it all starts tomorrow. I hope this goes well.
A palace? In me? Not only that, Goro Akechi? Then the Phantom Thieves targeted me as per his advice? And he had already experienced the metaverse by the time of the Okumura case? That can't be. I mean, he never said a word. Although, his attitude did change suddenly around that time. Akechi-kun kept quiet about the most important details, and my own sister may be a Phantom Thief? If this is all true, I'm appalled as the commander of this operation. I alone was kept in the dark. So you became convinced of another's existence through the 2 mental shutdown cases. And if you were apprehended while falsely accused of those crimes, that villain would still be loose. That's why you targeted me? Not for your own preservation? Believe you. I'm just considering it as a possibility. Then again, if you wanted to evade capture, triggering my change of heart wouldn't guarantee anything. Your actions as Phantom Thieves would still be met with hostility. No. If this villain does exist and is setting up your group, I would be targeted next. Did Makoto come up with that speculation? Perhaps I'm overthinking things. Hey! You need to keep your focus. It seems you're completely worn out, but the look on your face isn't one of defeat. Why is that? I'm amazed. It seems you can still talk. When you were arrested, a man at the scene told you that you were sold out, correct? Those words normally hint at the existence of a traitor. However, if your story till now is true, one reason can be concluded. It's frustrating to admit, but at a certain point... No, most likely from the start. I was a mere puppet. Someone set up only to bear responsibility later. Someone intended your arrest, and the minimal staff directly involved were in their pocket. And if that's the case, true integrity would side with you.
All right.
No, I'm jumping to conclusions. There's something I need to confirm with you. Was a change of heart triggered in me? What happened in the time between entering my palace and your arrest? Tell me everything.
What's this favor you need? It's late already. We'll be going to Nijima's palace, so I want to look into her. Things like her work ethic and relationships. It doesn't matter whether it's public or private. Those would help us come up with countermeasures in case we hit a roadblock in her palace.
I can look up more, you know. Stuff like her repertoire of underwear.
A girl shouldn't say things like that. You tell her too.
Well, like her history with men.
We're phantom thieves! Ahem. Also, I may be overthinking it, but my voice... Ow!
Same as always.
Let me finish first! There's something else we want you to look into.
So this is the... courthouse. You can tell it's a revolting building just by looking.
at it. Let's hurry up and get started. Akechi, what did you find?
Literally, as I walked over here to get the remote and start playing again, the controller dies, and when the controller died, it removed. Wait, let's turn that off too. It removed this quick menu thing, which made the game unpause. Could you imagine if I was in the bathroom and that happened? Like I came back to just ruin the story. Wow, what timing? Yeah, that was like fake timing, man. I literally picked the remote up and it turned off in my hand. Well, come on, more story.
Find out.
I rarely get to see Sai-san directly, but I figured out her course of action. On the 20th, an investigation will likely be done at Shujin Academy, as well as the Sakura residence.
For real?
Then that means our
Whoa.
time limit is November 20th.
But this should be a substantially
Oh, since we
forced
know now.
operation. I doubt it'll take place before the 20th.
We'll take your word. For now, we need to focus on infiltrating her palace.
And the chat was reset, just in case anyone was saying
And we
anything.
should probably get going soon. After all, people like us standing around here is quite unnatural. Well then?
That's...
Huh? What about my smartphone?
Whoa.
This is the model I wanted! You're so lucky!
I'm so sorry. Until recently, Futaba was actually well...
Nerd?
It's okay. Sai-san told me the gist.
Oh, right. Akechi-kun, it may be best if you exchange contact info with everyone, too. Not just me.
That's true.
Ooh!
I'll send everyone's contacts to you later.
Yeah, the phone that I want right now is that, what is it
Oh,
that?
then. I hope we get along. I'll do my best.
The Asus ROG 2? Or, I forget the other one, but that's the one I mainly want right now. It's just there's no reason for me to buy a new phone. I barely even use my phone. Except for the phone part. Allows you to pass your turn over to other baton pass users after a one more. Yeah, we already can do that. What was I saying? Yeah, so yeah, that's the phone I want. I wish I could show a picture of it, but impossible. Chance to perform a follow-up attack if Joker's attack does not down the enemy. Chance to step in after shadow negotiation fails, allowing a retry. Oh, these are all of the other his skills. Remember, they weren't showing us anything before, so maybe it was like he was getting these, but we couldn't see them until now since he has a persona. Yeah, that's what I'm assuming. They didn't want to spoil the fact that he gets one. Chance to cure status. I mean, I guess this doesn't prove anything, but because Sojiro and them have one too, the same skill things, and what's her face, Kawakami. Chance to cure status ailments inflicted upon party members.
All right.
You got a good personality and good looks? Talk about cheating.
She's praising you, I believe.
Then shall we get started?
We need to figure out what Makoto Sis thinks this courthouse is, right?
I often hear her call it a place of competition in which she must always win.
A competition, huh? That sounds like Sai-san.
It'd be unbearable if you were put on trial for a reason like that. Although, a competition means it's a match of some sort. Might it be a martial arts ring?
Conditions have not been met.
Then perhaps a stadium? Or maybe an arena?
Conditions have not been met.
There are other competitions besides fighting and sports.
Gambling then.
How about a racetrack for horses? Other than that, there's pachinko, but does that count as gambling?
We played cards during the school trip.
What else is there?
It must be a casino.
Candidate found.
I definitely see Sai-san in you.
Well, it's time we head in then.
Beginning navigation.
Yeah, I'm looking now. The cheapest I'm seeing the phone for is $398, which isn't a lot compared to an iPhone.
Head right past
Anime.
them and keep a low profile.
Who's jingling? Morgana?
That's it, huh? What's going on here?
We are looking at the courthouse, aren't we?
Seems like it.
Let's go.
Right.
Her shirts don't look dangerous there. Whoa. I didn't realize I was at a casino before. The Hard Rock Cafe, I think it was. I think that's what it was.
Courthouse is a casino.
Or it had
Everywhere
slots
else
there at
seems
least.
to be a normal cityscape.
Isn't that...
The police station, yes.
I didn't know that the station and the courthouse were next to each other.
Our attire hasn't changed. That must mean we aren't considered threats or hostiles yet.
Right. Areas outside her courthouse palace must not be worthy of her attention. Wait, I always look like this. I'm special. Besides, I can't do anything in my cat form.
The police station's also part of her work area, though, whenever arrests are made for her cases. I've brought her food and belongings when she was sent on loan to the police.
We got no business with the cops, right? This might be the metaverse, but I don't want to go in a station.
That reminds me. He'll need a code name, too.
Codename?
Phantom thieves can't go around using their real names, right? It ain't cool either.
Just for reference, what is everyone else's?
Skull.
Mine's Fox.
We pretty much decided on them with how we look, didn't we?
What is it, Haru?
Oh, of course they don't say their names.
Oh, it's nothing.
Then, perhaps Karasu will be best for me. You know, like a raven.
Are your clothes all black or something?
The reverse, actually. If our codenames are to hide our identities, wouldn't that be better?
Karasu. He'd be the only Japanese-sounding one.
Why not go with Crow instead?
All right. From here on out, you're Crow.
Got it.
Now then, let's head into the courthouse.
Like we're actually watching an anime.
Now then.
We're watching an anime that has over 110 hours of story. Like if you look at it that way, as this game is one anime series. This is business as usual. First off, we need to find an infiltration route. But yeah, we're not gonna do that now. We're gonna stop here. I don't want to start her palace and not finish it, or whatever we gotta do here. But yeah. I was just trying to find this part to save. But thanks for watching. If you haven't subbed, you should maybe do that. We have a bar at the top of the screen. You get your name at the side if you subscribe. And yeah.